First we're going to open our VCarve. This is 10.5. I can do the newer version, but it doesn't run on my laptop, so this way I can modify it out in the field if I need to. What I'm going to do is create a new file, and it's going to be 6 inches by 6 inches, and the depth here doesn't matter because we're only cutting down to about 0.1 inches per pass, and that's the number of passes will depend on how unlevel the slab is or the cookie is that I'm doing. So what I'm trying to do is surface it so the top and bottom surfaces are parallel, and I want it in the center because I'm doing circles. Say okay, we're going to create a circle. The ones I have out, the cookies that I have to flatten out in the barn are 5 inches in diameter. So right there you can see I've already put in 5 inches in diameter, and it's going to be located right in the center there. So I'll create that, close this, and that's basically all I have to do. Now I'm going to surface it with a 1/4 inch bed, and basically I'm going to turn that into a pocket. So right there I'll click, use my pocket tool. I'm going to go to a depth of 0.1. I'm going to use my in mill. Let's see what it's set at. A depth of 0.1, so I can do it in one pass. Step over is 50%, which is fine. This is elm, but it's a soft elm. So we'll say OK there. And we'll call this 5-inch surface. Now let's call it circle surface, or round surface. And we're going to put in here what we're doing for future reference. We're using a 1/4 inch bit, and we're going to the center. Okay. And I'm going to put a -1 pass, telling me that I do a pass of 1/10 of an inch. You can't use periods, you can't use a lot of things. Let's preview it, see what it looks like. That's it, and we're done. So all we have to do now is save it. And the reason I put so much information right there is because I know I'm going to save it. And I check here. I've been doing some turning lately on my CNC lathe from NextWave. I built a separate lathe so I don't have to switch back and forth. But I used all NextWave components, so it turned out pretty good. That's the post processor. I'm going to select this tool path. I'm going to save it, and I'm going to save it down here, right there in my drive. And if you look, I have surface circles, and I have a 5-inch round right there. And you see it. I'm going to change that. I'm going to save this, and then I'm going to go back and delete the other one because the other one doesn't have as much information. Let's delete that. So now I have a 5-inch round that I surface with a 1/4 inch bed, starting in the center, and it does 0.1 inches per pass. All right, so that's it. That's what we're going to do. We'll follow up with a short video and set up in the lab because it's kind of complicated. How do I hold this circle in place without squares? Are easy because I can put a screw in here and a screw in here or a clamp there and there. But when I'm surfacing a 5-inch round and I want to do the entire surface, how do I hold it down? And I'll cover that in the next video. Have a great day and have fun with your CNC.